So I'm going to make a self-awareness 2.0 today, and there's probably going to be various versions of self-awareness, but today specifically I want to talk to you about how your actions, how you've got to start to be very cognizant and very much aware of how your actions are portrayed, how they are viewed, and how they are received, more importantly. And this is massive, and it sounds simple, but it's just so not understood and not embodied. Everything you say has a reaction, everything you do has a reaction, and it's up to you not to rely on people's facial expressions or people's body language or even people's reactions to what you say or do to know whether it's right or wrong. You should know before you speak, you should know before you act if something is right or wrong to do, okay? And this takes so much self-awareness, because you actually have to know what's coming up before you speak. That takes a lot of self-awareness, but then actually know morality, know what's morally right or wrong, which takes a lot of just awareness in general in life, and having no filters of you projecting your insecurities or projecting your issues with the world. Having self-awareness to know that what morally is right or wrong is, I'm gonna have to make another video for that. But really get good at bringing awareness to everything you say and how it affects those around you, how it affects the situation that you're in, how your actions and your behavior affect the people around you. It's just, you can't. Some people are so good at discarding their emotions that you don't know. If you're relying to see what other people's reactions are, that's not enough to give you good feedback into whether you're behaving correctly. That's not enough, because most people will play the poker face and smile when they don't want to, or just act as if everything's okay, but it's not. You're not going to go very far in life if you just judging your behaviors and what other people think, because they've got their own projections as well. It has to be on an objective level. You have to really analyze how is your behavior being portrayed and seen on an objective level. What would God or nature think of you, of what you're saying or what you're doing, or what comments you're writing on Facebook, or whatever the situation is, right? There has to be a constant observation of how you're acting, and the only person that can correct it is you. The only person that will know deep down inside whether it's right or wrong is you. And you have to clear all your projections, all your insecurities, because if you haven't cleared your insecurities, you're just going to keep projecting and keep reinforcing that your behavior is the right behavior, but objectively it's not. And you're going to constantly run into bad situations, bad luck, and just red lights in life, and you're going to not know why, but it's all because you didn't have the self-awareness to know that the thoughts that you spoke or the actions that you behave with just aren't the right things to be doing. And that, I can only give so much advice through the video camera without specific situations to guide you. All I can say is that if you're not fully happy and fulfilled in life, then you can be sure that you haven't had the self-awareness to know that what you say and how you behave isn't the right things to be doing, and it's just not serving you. That's what it comes down to. Your fulfillment and happiness are directly going to be coming from how you think and how you speak and how you act. So I'm sure this video is going to touch home if you feel it. So the take-home message is this: look back on the last month, week or year and see, okay, have I really progressed in life, yes or no? If it's a no, start to analyze your behavior, start to analyze how you were talking, the language you were using. Were you positive? Were you negative? Were you pessimistic? Were you optimistic? Start to deconstruct how you think, how you act, and this will serve you greatly if you start to recognize and be aware of yourself, and then more importantly try and overcome and change your habits in the future.